This was streamed live on Twitch. Hello everybody, my name is Deranged, the Crazy Red Top Hat, also known as another hidden gachapon. Welcome to Onryo, and The Night Way Home, and Jisatsu. So this is an interesting little series of games referred to as Chilla's Art games. Chilla's Art is the people who made these games, and as far as I know, none of them have any connection. But I thought it to be a fun idea that I buy all of them, ignore that, I'm waiting for a sale because I'm a cheap bastard, and then stream them on Twitch, going from worst to best based on Steam reviews. So these are the worst three. It's going to take a while to play all of them, but they will make their way into a video eventually. And if you prefer not to wait, you can of course watch me play them live on Twitch. Anywho, let's go ahead and get started. Onryo starts us off with a message from someone, and tells us that we have to go to a haunted house to free the city of a curse. And I'm pretty sure that's all the story we get. Oh. What? Why do we have a shaky cam? I'm perfectly fine just looking straight. Second I pull my camera out, I'm on several types of drugs. This is a bucket. I feel safe here. I don't. This is the least safe I've felt in this game so far. Ready for the first jump scare? Hiya! Okay then. This will be our main form of enemies in Onryo. Spooky apparitions that get camera shy and then camera die. They normally only take a couple of flashes to get rid of, so unless you get caught in a corner, it's not a big deal. So I can only carry 4 items at a time. I don't know what to do with any of these, though. So the talisman is just a piece of paper. Oh. You're a big boy. What if I follow him? He's probably a threat, considering— Oh, he's the threat! Ah, Jesus. Oh, dear. Don't look at me like that. Why are you wearing a ghillie suit, you freak? You're not as stealthy as you think you are when you've got a very big bush noise. Just essentially walking on leaves at all times. Oh, is this the gachapon kid? Why, yes, it is the gachapon kid. This little fella offers us some help in exchange for listening to his tragic backstory I don't care about, and 7 gachapon capsules? This is not a side quest. It is mandatory to find these things, and they are hidden quite well. Dear Jesus! This game is supposed to take about 4 hours to beat. I've been streaming for 2 hours, and I can assure you I am nowhere close to beating this game. Not a chance. I have just glitched the game. Can you see why I sound so dead playing this game? Let me break it down for you, Mark. This game is slow. The action is non-existent, which isn't always a bad thing, but paired with the puzzles that are absolutely mind-bogglingly convoluted, a relatively large map that looks the same everywhere you go, and the fact that I was playing this as soon as I woke up, this game is boring. So let me walk you through the rest of it very quickly so we can both move on. So we find this statue holding a pair of bolt cutters, and in order to take them, we have to give him a wooden bolt cutter. We can then break these chains, I've been waiting all game to do that, and take dish numero dos. Take a quick break to regain my sanity in the save room. I've been playing for 3 hours. There's a thing called YouTube, I don't know if you've heard of it. Yeah, but like, that just feels cheap. I've gotten past certain parts that I was stuck on. It just feels weird to— It doesn't feel weird, frankly. I've looked up quite a few puzzles before, but I don't want to do that. I feel like it ruins the experience, especially on a live stream. But after 4 hours, and my whole chat, 3 people, begging me to look up a guide, I gave in. Thanks to Roof Beer TV, for the full playthrough of this maddening game, I would still be lost without you. I can use these scissors to cut the luscious locks of hair blocking this doorway, and then use our bolt cutters to get dish numero uno. I head over to a room I entirely missed before and find dish numero tres. We can then put all 3 dishes together. Dish. The Japanese are weird. Why do they do everything backwards? That is dish A, not C. Why are you putting it in the 3rd spot? Don't even. Just... We put all 3 dishes together to open up the fridge, don't know how that works, and get the last crest. Once we put these crests in their dedicated holes, we open up this hidden room that contains what appears to be a very deceased woman. After 10 minutes of looking around and trying to tickle her toes, I go back to Roof Beer's guide. Thank you so much. And they lead me back to the cave, where I put the crest in a couple different holes. Is that the last gachapon? So you found all the capsules in this house. Could you help me find them and bring them to me? Thanks. But first you must defeat the center of the curse before I can step in. I believe in you. Good luck. That was rather anticlimactic. But alas, it is done. Anyway, after inserting the crest, I can now claim the Divine Tool. Well, I could if my inventory wasn't full. After dumping a couple unneeded items, I can finally make my way over to exorcise the dead body. We then engage in a nifty little boss fight with our signature shaky cam. It's exactly the same as every other fight, so I'll just show you the pictures I took. And that's it, game over. This was a chore to get through. Moving on. The Night Way Home is our second game, and we start the day by waking up and seeing a news broadcast about a missing high school girl. But that's no trouble of ours, we gotta get to school. Once we get to school, we keep hearing about this missing girl. That she disappeared in the subway, or maybe she ran away from home. Well, on our way home after school, we conveniently decide to take the subway. And with that, we enter a horrifically sensitive third-person perspective. God, I've gotta turn that down. So I do have a run button if I need to... Yeah, it's getting late. Should get home fast. I probably should, yeah. That might be a good idea. Okay, let's see. How is a little girl to get home? Up the stairs, probably. I don't want to go home yet. Did you not just say you want to go home? What was the last thing you said? Was it not I want to go home? Once we decide not to go home, we go visit the bathroom for a little tinkle time. Now that our bladder is dried out, we exit the stall and see a crying girl appear in the room. She gives us a loving touch on the arm and we black out. Once we awaken, we are back in this terrible third-person view. God damn it. This will be our only enemy for this game, and the only way to escape it is to hide in the light. It doesn't like the light. And this bar up top, aside from accurately describing my current blood pressure, will slowly build up as we're in the dark, letting this thing hone in on our location. Ugh. And, to stop this monster from staying on your tail relentlessly and giving you a game over, after being attacked, you will be knocked down and given this get up prompt, while the monster just buggers off to find something more interesting. Although I don't think this works correctly half the time. Dirty paper with writings. Remember to get the security key from the locker. Don't forget it's at the top row of the west locker. In red, 389-1270-908. Once we obtain the key, we can head over to the security room and open the exit shutters. We then make our way out of the station and attempt to find our bike somewhere in this parking garage. After searching long and hard for about 20 minutes... Yeah! God, that thing is spooky. We find the bike storage. Hi. What are you looking at? Yeah, go on. But once we hear a bit of creepy crying coming from the phone, we decide not to take the bike, and instead walk home. Ooh, Noosa. Isn't this the thing from Onryo? Yes, it is. And with a simple press of Q, we can send away the nasty thing following us across our ever-growing map. Alright, well, guess we're on the hunt. It doesn't play that. Dear God! Go away. We use our good old friend logic. Common sense. You wouldn't think there'd be a whole lot of cars around a bus stop, right? They gotta leave room for the bus, and plus, why have a car near a bus stop? You just take the car. Aha! I found it. That was faster than I thought. I don't have enough money to get on the bus, so I gotta go to my nighttime job and work an 8-hour shift. Man. Need 400 yen more to get home. 400 yen? 400 yen? What is that, like $2 or $3? Okay. So what do I just go rob this convenience store? The tie-in to the convenience store? Another Chilla's art game? I'll take that collectible. Here she is. Look at her. Away with you. Oh, hello there. Got some money for me? The other night I had trouble sleeping, but my mom made me cocoa. I drank it and it helped me sleep. It was good cocoa with lots of milk. Well, good for you. She hasn't recurred. She's appeared in this game. You're already back? Go away. I am. Go on. Yeah. Go on. Get out of here. Get out. Go on. Keep trying it. Keep trying it. Yeah. Well, other ghost child, I made pancakes with my mom. They were so delicious. But we promised to make them again. Well, that's nice. Oh. Oh. Okay. The yen makes noise. I don't think that's how money works. Either that or Japan is weirder than I thought, but whatever. So that ringing isn't just ambience. Huh. Anywho, after I collect all the money, I can put it in piece by piece at the booth. We then take the bus to what I believe is a residential area, and we are almost in the clear. Offering table? What do you mean, offering table? Did I not just take the bus home? What do I have to take my own Musa? Oh, okay, so I can't protect myself anymore. That's a shame. With nothing to protect us, our monster comes back angrier than ever, and certainly sounding like it. After a bit of roaming, we find a key, and after a bit more roaming, we find the door to this key. After a lot more roaming, we find the train tracks, and we can finally make it home. Hee-hee-ha, just kidding. The gate's lower and I die. After giving it a whirl again, I have to avoid dying for a whole 3 minutes, while this train takes its sweet time to cross. I seriously don't know why these bars close so early. It's not even a big train. It only arrives at the 3-minute mark, so really, it was just a waste of time and the conductor was absolutely trying to get me killed. Now that the train has passed, we can run past the tracks and make it to our neighborhood. And to make a long story short, we have to solve a riddle to find out where we live, because we don't just have that information in our brain for some reason. So anyway, after about 15 minutes of deduction, we find our home and enter. Shortly after we arrive, our mother finds us with a large gash in our arm because maybe we're suicidal, or maybe we're just badly injured, I don't really know. Anywho, credits roll, we get a couple cat videos, which is kinda random, but not unappreciated. And we move on to Jisatsu is our third and final game for this video, and thank God, I've been working on this video since April, somebody shoot me. Anyway, Jisatsu is different from the other two games in that it's actually good. It's a lot slower paced, but it uses that time to build the tension in its very creepy environment. Let's get started. The game opens with a quick explanation as to what's going down. We play as an employee at a documentary film company, I think. We don't have a working project yet, so our boss sends us to an abandoned building to build our courage and get our creative juices flowing, I think. At least that's my interpretation of it, because there's only a few non-helpful sentences with sporadic punctuation. God! Okay, starting off strong, I see. Is this game just gonna be really laggy though, like whenever it loads anything? That's gonna be great. Ugh. Not the mannequins, man. Those things are creepy. I don't have a fear of mannequins, but whenever I see them in a game, just generally whenever you see a mannequin in anything that's not in real life, it's not gonna end well, usually. Yeah, but, this room, or this kind of area reminds me, there's this really weird video on YouTube of, like a house tour that's, like, maybe 20 to 30 minutes long or something. But it's like the same repeating hallways over and over again in like this really... That is so loud. I forgot I said this in the stream, and I was thinking the exact same thing while editing the video. This video is called My House Walkthrough. It's really creepy, and I'm definitely not the only one to think this, because the comparison was even noted on the wiki for the game because of how many people were comparing the two. I definitely recommend giving it a watch. And I looked at some of the... Is that a... That's not a person, I think. Just a coat slash kimono slash whatever Japanese wear there is. I got an achievement with the description that just said 6. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to be so close to the mannequin. Makes me so uncomfortable. Oh, piano. But I can't play. How sad. Oh, the coat scared me. Oh, this is certainly a creepy environment. Really don't like the environment. There's a staircase. Give me a jump scare, yeah? No? Was that mannequin here before? They knew what they were doing. They knew you wouldn't check that corner. Oh, God. For a second, I thought it was gone. You turn around, you don't see the mannequin there because of your garbage flashlight? Oh, boy. So once I'm done wandering around aimlessly and getting scared by mannequins that haven't moved yet, I find a special room that has a VHS tape sitting on a table, with a TV right next to it. We play the tape and we are transported to a scene of a man and a woman mourning 2 dead bodies. One could guess these 2 killed themselves based on the title of the game, Jisatsu, or in Japanese, suicide. After searching a couple closets, I find a dead bird. While digging a grave for said bird, I hear a voice calling out to me from this porta potty. It asks for food, so I fetch the bird and drop it in the hole. Bon appetit. Yeah, there's a person out there now. And is it just me, or do they look, I don't know if it's just the shadows, but they're looking rather creepy. Alright. I'm sure she's a perfectly normal girl. It's just gonna be the coat when I go in there. Yup. Well, that was spooky. Anywho, after meandering outside a bit, I find a second VHS tape. After inserting it, we are brought back to the porta potty where our favorite disembodied voice asks for the head of a carp. I haven't seen no carp around here, so, have to look extra hard. Okay. Oh, the carp? That is a tree branch. Oh. Oh. Nifty. We bring it back to Potty Person, and they are not satisfied. You see, Toilet Terry here is a bit of a picky eater, and only desires the head, not the rest of the body. So it sends us on a mission to find somebody to take off the head. Do I go to the weird being in the pond? Weird pond being, could you, you take the head off this fish? No? Okay. Once we go back inside the house, we find this couple just enjoying their time together. They refuse to help with my fish-related issue and shoo me away. I don't really know why they were included, to be honest. After they send me off, I black out and wake up next to a handsaw. How convenient. It does not take more than two to hack off its head. There we go. Oh, still going. Just keep it up. Keep it up. You must be unbelievably weak. Oh, there's a lot of fish corpses. Oh. Well, that's just unsettling. Got your meal. Dinner time. Oh, you can hear her eating it, can't you? Mannequin moved. Some weird noises to be coming out of the radio. The mannequin better not move. Didn't move. Goody. Sausage. Oh. Well, that was unpleasant. Anakin. Where's the, Did not like that. No. Well, now I can put in the next tape. We are brought to the scene of a crow pecking at the head of a deceased woman. A man comes rushing in and makes me feel included by giving me a nice glance. I appreciate it, buddy. We astral project back to the porta potty where Diarrhea Deborah gives us a beautiful porcelain doll and asks us to retrieve some of Grandma's hair. Oh, is this game? I need some of her hair? Here you go. Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh. There are a couple of dolls around the house that we can decapitate. I especially like this one. Nice. The last doll has a key inside its neck. Wonder where this leads. Oh! Can I behead all of you? I don't think so. Oh, not the glowing eyes. Oh. And what's out here? What? Okay. Hey, how'd you get in here? I gotta say, those don't sound like bird footsteps. mind me, I'll just be going to the tape room. Our next tape starts us below the house, climbing a ladder out of a cave-looking area. We visit Shardy Marty, and he asks us to bring him Grandpappy's fingernails. After a short bit of searching, we finally find Grandpa dead in the tub. Can I show that? I suppose I should give a little PSA here. Do not kill yourself. There we go, I've now bettered society. Moving on. Do I gotta do the other hand too? Oh. I don't know whose face that was. Once I've delivered the fingernails, I go check to see if Grandpappy is still dead. Still bloody tub though. Nobody bothered to empty it. There you go. See, you couldn't do this. Maybe this will put him to rest now. Oh, and you left a videotape in there. It was a fun little secret. Hey. What happened to my tape player? Well, now I can't call this the tape room. Now I have no idea where to go. We crawl back into the depths of the cave and find the tape player right there, next to what looks to be a cross between Jesus and Rasputin. I'll call him Raspusis. Anyway, we enter the tape and are tasked with Satan's handiwork, turning over all the crosses inside the house. Goody. Up, what is this? Can't be having none of that. Yeah, didn't expect there to be a cross in here. Although I just drained this. Come on now. What are you guys doing? Man. Oh. Hi. Let's get rid of that. Oh. Oh. Ah, why? Oh, hello, Mary. Hi. I'm gonna assume that's Mary, right? Oh, there's lots of you. Uh-huh. Hello, Rasputin. Jesus is gone. Hi, Mary. I guess it wasn't Jesus. Anything hidden up here for me? Oh, wait. So this is where they would have been in the shed. Oh. Meaning now it's gone. And it's gonna be in the house now that all the crosses are gone. Oh. Crawling now. This will be our only enemy for Jisatsu, and we've only got about 2 minutes left, so it's about time he shows up. This man goes by many names: Terry, Deborah, Marty, but his true form, Kaka Christopher, is now out to get us. I crawl out of the cave and start running, but I have no idea where I'm going, and he catches me with an incredibly loud sound effect to go with it. After giving it another go, I am able to escape. I have no idea what I did differently, and get in my car and go. After a bit of driving, we get roadblocked by a large tree in the way. Wonder who put that there. So our character backs up quite a bit, gets out, and runs forward. What? It takes about 15 seconds for Chris to catch up to us because we have 2 left feet, spaghetti legs, and low stamina. He stuffs us in the trunk and drives back home where he steals our skin and chucks us into the hole. And that's Jisatsu. I quite enjoyed Jisatsu, and it was leagues better than Onryo and the Night Way Home. Nothing is actually able to hurt you up until the end, but you don't know that on the first playthrough, and it builds the tension really well. So now, all that's left is... He's immediately dead. 10 out of 10.